Greetings viewers. Been tagged by Ralph Astley to talk about 3 hobbies, interests that I have outside of wargaming. Those of you who've had a look at some of my earlier videos will know we've done the sea change thing, moved down to the coast. So I don't know whether you'd call it a hobby or an interest, but slaving in the garden is very much hobby number 1. Hobby number 2, like most of you, sport. I'm a very keen fan of the mighty Hawthorn Hawks in the AFL. I am more a football tragic than a straight out Hawthorn supporter. But yeah, I love Australian rules football. Rugby league, yeah, we do it all here in Australia. And of course, being partly Welsh, go you Welsh rugby team. Northern Australia Rugby League tends to dominate. Rugby union's popular, and now of course AFL is as well. AFL very much the dominant factor, Australian Football League very much the dominant factor in the southern states. We have our rugby league team down here too, Melbourne Storm, yay Storm. So yeah, most footballs, what most of the world calls football, we call soccer, association football, very much third tier here in Australia. Popular, but yeah, it doesn't capture the imagination as the other 2 sports do. My third hobby is hiking, walking, more walking than hiking, which I haven't been able to do for some time. Apologies, my camera keeps drooping due to health issues. And rather than ramble on and look at my ugly mush, I thought I'd share with you just a brief story, a few photos from the Kokoda trek, which I did back in 2014. Arguably the hardest thing I have ever done. Young Australian people these days tend to go on pilgrimage to Gallipoli. I would urge them strongly to consider doing the Kokoda trek. To see what the soldiers of both sides went through is just extraordinary, and remembering that the Australians were militia. Enough of me, off to Kokoda. Cheers.